What up, YouTube? G4L here once again, back with another video for you guys. And today's topic, I want to talk to you guys about Thor: The Dark World. I wanted to wait to talk about this because I wanted to make sure everybody seen it before I could get really, somewhat in depth with it and talk about my thoughts on it. Because if you've been a subscriber of mine, you know I wasn't a huge fan of the first Thor movie, so gotta talk about the second one, which is a major improvement over the first one. They fixed everything I had problems with in the first one, which I liked. But basically the plot of it is these dark elves, who want to spread darkness throughout the universe, come back after Odin's father defeats the elves. They come back in present day and they want to get their hands on this weapon that basically spreads darkness throughout the universe. And Thor, who's all respected now by all the other realms, Asgard and all these other realms, they get him, they entrust the task to him. Well, not really entrust, he takes it upon himself to stop Malekith, who's the leader of the Dark Elves, and that's basically what the story's about. Thor stopping Malekith and the Dark Elves from spreading darkness. Straightforward plot, and like I said, I definitely like this movie. Definitely, what makes me like this movie is because you can't help but compare it to the first one, in which I said about the first one, I didn't like it because it wasn't Thor. It was normal human nigga with Thor cameos. That's what it was. It wasn't Thor. He was human for most of the movie, and so we didn't really get to see Thor do Thor. And this, we got that. We got Thor throughout the whole movie, and that's what I liked about it. And but the one thing I have to say is Tom Hiddleston, he stole the show again, like he normally does. Like he always steal it. His performance as Loki, because Thor had to team up with Loki, because Loki was the only one who knew how to get out of Asgard, since the machine that takes him out into the other realms was broken. So he had to get Loki's help. But Tom Hiddleston is a great Loki. Marvel does a good job at picking people to play roles that you can't imagine anyone else playing that role. Like, Tom Hiddleston is a fantastic Loki, very deceptive. You can't trust him. You don't know if you like him or you hate him. He's just such a good actor. He's so good at what he does. He steals the show from Thor. I have to say this. He steals the show from Thor. He always gives me that vibe of when I watch The Dark Knight. When you watch The Dark Knight and you see Heath Ledger as the Joker, and you kind of say, damn, that Joker sticks out more than the Batman. That Joker better than the Batman. So that's how I always see it as. He's a damn good Loki. And seeing them two work together, which that was my only gripe about the movie, is they kind of put him in like a little small little cell after the movie, after him killing all them people in New York. They give him this little cell where it was kind of well put together. It's better than most prisons. They kind of make it feel like it's comfortable for him. And I kind of feel like he should have more of a punishment for killing all those people and almost destroying Earth. He kind of should have some more repercussions for his actions instead of sitting in a comfortable cell like that. But yeah, Thor kinds of trusts him again and lets him out, and they end up working together to fight the Dark Elves and shit. And this movie delivers on the action. The action sequences in this movie are just beautiful. Seeing Thor do Thor, just beat niggas with a hammer. That's all I came to see. I paid $7 to see Thor beat a nigga with a hammer, and I got what I wanted to see. The action sequences was there. Thor, beginning, middle, and the action sequences, them flying through buildings, hopping through portals, fighting and shit. It gave me a Man of Steel feeling. But the thing I like about Thor is that the thing I kind of like about Thor is Thor kinds of wants, he seems like more of a nice guy in this movie. Like, he has a lot of respect for humanity, which I didn't get that feel from Superman and the Man of Steel, because the Man of Steel, that nigga didn't care what he was doing. They destroyed Metropolis, while you had Thor trying to protect the area in which he was fighting and trying to keep Malekith at bay. So I kind of liked that. I kind of like that he's a hero with more integrity and shit. And another reason I like this movie is because I still have that bad taste in my mouth about Iron Man 3. So that this being another movie in the Marvel Phase 2, I feel like this kind of redeems Marvel after that movie, because Iron Man 3, let's face it, I hated Iron Man 3. What they did with the Mandarin, just that terrible. But anyways, like I said, Thor Dark World, great movie. Another minor gripe I had was the villain, Malekith. They gave this nigga about 2 paragraphs worth of dialogue in the movie. I felt like he wasn't as menacing as he could have been, but I guess he was kind of a throwaway villain. I guess they setting it up. They put villains like that to set it up for what's coming. So I can understand that, but he felt like a generic throwaway villain. So, but anyways, like I said, great movie. I definitely recommend it. Definitely better than Iron Man 3. Definitely better than the first Thor. We got Thor doing what Thor does. I got more of a Thor feeling from this movie. Like, hey, that's Thor, and that's what I wanted to see from it. So definitely I recommend it. But yeah, go check it out if you haven't already. I'm gonna do more of these movie reviews and talk about more movies, but mostly superhero movies, because that's what I watch. But I'm gonna try to do more of these. So hit me down in the comments down below. Tell me how you feel about the movie. If you saw it, did you like it? Did you hate it? So drop a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel for more discussions. G4L here signing off, and thank you guys for watching.